Hey internet marketers, how you doing? In today's video I want to talk about how to make exit pop-ups with WordPress, Thrive Architect and Thrive boxes. But before we dive in, if you're new to my channel, I'm Mike Lucas, and if you find this video helpful, I'd really appreciate you subscribing, liking, commenting, hit the notification bell for future videos. I'd also like to share with you a step-by-step blueprint that I'm using to take my internet marketing to the next level, and I've dropped a link to that blueprint in the description below. But remember, this takes commitment, focus and you doing the work. Okay? So let's dive into my computer and see how we can make exit pop-ups with WordPress, Thrive Architect and Thrive boxes. Okay guys, so here we are inside my WordPress installation, and I'm going to show you how to make an exit pop-up with Thrive Architect and Thrive boxes. So the first thing we need to do is go to the Thrive dashboard. I'll start there because I want to show you an important difference. When you download Thrive, you just get Thrive Architect, which is the page builder and the landing page builder. And with that landing page builder, you can actually make Thrive light boxes with an exit pop-up inside those. And I have made a video explaining how you do that, and I'll leave a link to that above here now. So you need to use Thrive leads. So this is the dashboard, Thrive leads, and we want a Thrive box. But before I load that up, I just want to take you to Thrive's site, because it is an addition to Thrive Architect. You don't get it with the standard WordPress plugin, but it's well worth the money, and the reason for that is you've got the ability to A/B test your exit pop-up to see which one is the most effective. And I think the pricing here is quite reasonable. If you just put it on a single site, it's $67, but the license that I'm using is the $19 a month, and I think that's well worth it for what you can do with Thrive boxes. So with that said, let's see how you actually make a box. So we start off with clicking and adding a new Thrive box. So we need to name it, and I'm going to name this test 1, and we're going to add the box. So now we've added the box, right, we need to come here and edit it so we can create a form. So we're going to create that form, and I'm going to name it the same. You can name it whatever you want. So we're creating the form, and here we are, Thrive leads, and test 1 form is ready to be edited. But before we go down here on the right hand side to edit our form, I just want to show you this addition to the plugin, which is animation. I'm not going to use any animation on this form, but you might want to, and let's just click on one, rotational, so you can see how that works. Sort of spins in, slide in from the right. I'm sure you've seen some of these before. A blur, so I mean, that wasn't much, but anyway, bounce down. So I think you sort of get the picture of what you can do here. I'm going to leave it on instant, and I'm going to save it at that, and then I'm coming through here to edit the actual exit pop-up. And when you click on edit, it opens up Thrive Architect so that we can edit it inside there, and it will give us a choice of opt-in templates. Now I was in here before and I actually saw one that I want to use, and the reason why I want to use it is because here it is here. Let me just load this up and I'll explain why I've chosen that one. So I click on it, you see it's turned green, come down to this right hand corner and select choose template. I want to use this because that's an image box there, you see, say so. Even if you've chosen a blank template, you could still add an image, but this one looks quite neat. And the reason I'm using this is because with the video I did on the light boxes, I found a website with an exit pop-up that I felt wasn't quite doing the job, and I explained why in that video, so scroll back if you didn't catch it, go and have a look. But I'm going to take you to that site now, and it's a white label supplement company, and when you go to leave, here's my cursor here, when you go to leave, the exit pops up. Now I don't think you should have an exit pop like this, and the reason being is they've got this big header, okay, saying don't leave empty handed, and then it's got 3 arrows saying click the button below. Well, where's the button? Below the fold. Your button shouldn't be below the fold. You know, your visitor has attempted to leave your site, and you, one last attempt, you're trying to get them to sign up onto your list. The last thing you want to do is make things harder, give them another hoop to jump through. And in this case, the other hoop is scrolling down, and people just aren't going to be bothered. They're just going to do what I'm doing, X out, adios, see you later. And this is why I've chosen this one, because it's compact, everything is there above the fold. Okay, so I'm just going to edit this, show you how easy it is. So if we come up to the text box here, and you can see it's text there, so click inside, just highlight the text, and I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to put download your height converting funnel. Okay, now that's gone into 2 lines, but it hasn't made much difference to this. But what I want to do, I want to highlight this, and as you can see, when you're doing any text editing in Thrive Architect, you get this ribbon up the top so you can format the text. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a heading 1. It's still okay, that's not too bad. I was sort of thinking maybe get it on 1 line, but let's have a look at heading 2. Yeah, it still goes into 2. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that because I quite like that, the way it's centered. And of course you can left a line, right a line, center, and I've got center selected there, so I'm quite happy with that. I mean, if I want to, let's just see, you know, I could bold it. Well, it's already bolded because it's a headline. Okay, so I'm going to leave that as is, and what I'm going to do now is this image here, I'm going to edit this. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and as you can see, the breadcrumb trail up the top, it's selected the image, and on the left hand side we've got a dialog box open up where we can select certain formatting for that image, and here I can replace the image. So I'm going to click on these 2 arrows, and that takes me to my media. I'm going to select this image that I downloaded off that white label page, and I've inserted it in there. Now as you can see, that image now has pushed everything, or pushed the button and the form fields below the fold, and that is what I don't want. So what I'm going to do in Thrive, you can see these handles around the binding box. If you come down here, there's the diamond. We're just going to scroll up a bit with that, because this part of the image, there's nothing important here. As far as I'm concerned, the important stuff is this arrow upwards, where it's, you know, free funnel, and it says a 37% conversion. That's the important stuff. So I'm just going to slide that up so that we get to about there, and still this pop-up box is not fully on the screen. So I'm coming over here on the left hand side, and I'm going to slightly resize it. So I'm going to get that slider and slide him down to about there. That image is still readable. You can still see the 37% conversion. More importantly, the button is above the fold. Headline, download your high converting funnel, straight to the point, no messing. Now the only other thing I would change, but first before I change that, I'm going to save my work. Okay? Always forget to save my work. And before I move on to the next step, if we come down the page, you can see preview here. So I'm going to select preview, see what it actually looks like, and that is perfect. That's perfect. That's just exactly what I was looking for. So let's go back here, and if we click on the sign up form, what I'm going to do is delete the name. As I said earlier, you don't want to give your visitor that was trying to leave too many hoops to jump through. Sorry. Excuse me. So I'm going to delete the name field. Okay, so I'll come over here again on the left hand side and hit delete. So all we're left with now is email and the button to sign up. Straight to the point, headline, a nice little image, and yeah, email, sign up, done. Alright, now I'm going to save work again. And I'm going to go and preview that. That's it. That is optimized as far as I'm concerned. Nice headline, nice image, straight to the point. Just give me your email, instant access, they're gone. But you have them on your email list so that you can contact them in the future. So what we need to do now we've built our exit pop-up, is attach it to a page. So I'm going to show you now how you can attach this exit pop to a page, and I'm going to use something similar to that sample I showed you. It'll just be a basic template that's in Thrive, but I'll show you how to do that now. Okay guys, so we've built our exit pop. Now if you remember, the page that I was looking at was this particular page, and visitors come here, they've left, they got the pop-up that I felt wasn't doing the business, so I've rebuilt it here. And now what I'm going to do is I've loaded a sample. I can actually show you this one. It's a sample landing page, and here it is, a storyteller, and there's 5 landing pages attached to this one category. I've chosen the sales page just to demo this. So this is a fictitious sales page, and when someone leaves this sales page, I want my pop-up to appear, or someone attempts to leave. So we need to come down to settings, and we go to advanced settings, and then we need page events. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit intent. We don't want a timer, we want the exit, so that when someone goes to leave, our pop-up appears. Now this box here, perform action on a mobile, because there isn't a mouse cursor on a mobile or an iPad, you can't use the exit intent because there is no mouse to leave the page. So if you were on a mobile, you would have to perhaps drop this down to about 7 or 8 seconds so that the pop-up would appear after that time. But this instance, I'm not actually going to set that, so I'm just going to click continue, and we want to open Thrive Leads box. Test 1, we've got that. Save. Now I'm going to edit this light box. Already done. Let's go and see what it looks like. Should be exactly the same. There we are. But what you need to do, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click on the down arrow and click save and exit. Okay, then what we need to do is come back to my hypothetical sales page, and I also need to save this work. And if I've done everything right, that's saved, and I go to preview at the bottom of the page, and I go to leave this page, fingers crossed, a pop-up will appear, and there we have it. Okay, now that is simple, it's straight to the point. Download your, okay, bang, your email, instant access, and your visitor is on the way, and you still have got the opportunity to contact them again. So I hope that video was helpful, and if it was, I really would appreciate you liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell to keep yourself notified for future videos that I'll be uploading. And I'm Mike Lucas from mikelucas.com, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.